Hi, in this video I'm going to analyze Donald Trump and Kamala Harris' chances for the US presidency. The 2024 election is on Tuesday, November 5th, and the winner will serve a 4-year term in the White House starting January 2025, so we only have 6 days left. A lot of readers avoid predictive readings, but I'm not one of them. That's actually what I love most about tarot. So with the risk of being wrong and fully aware that there are many possible outcomes and timelines, I'm taking my chances to see who will be the next president of the United States. So let's dive in. Okay, so the first question will be current chances of winning, not the actual outcome, but current chances. On the left side of the screen, we will have Donald Trump. On the right side, Kamala Harris. Okay? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. Okay, now let's see the cards for Donald Trump. Please allow me a few seconds to shuffle the deck. So current chances of winning for Donald Trump. Not the actual outcome, but current chances of winning. What's going on at the moment? Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Extraordinary cards. Let's see for Kamala Harris on the right side, so we can have a better comparison. So what are the current chances of winning for Kamala Harris? Allow me a few seconds, please. I am just as curious as you are. Oh, the Tower. 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so for Donald Trump, we have Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Fantastic cards. For Kamala Harris, we have the Tower, Ten of Wands, Three of Wands. Not as great as Donald Trump. If you are familiar with tarot, you know the Tower card is quite a scary card, though I wouldn't call it so. But it's a significant card, that's for sure. Now, for Trump, what really stands out here are the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. These cards clearly show that his chances rely on a base of supporters who are deeply rooted in traditional values. This might not come as a surprise for you, but I find it interesting that the cards highlight it so clearly. These two cards really speak volumes about his connection with those who prioritize family, security, and the old ways, especially in contrast to more progressive currents. He has a solid foundation of support from people who see him as a defender of traditional ideals. And another asset is the Page of Swords. This card indicates that he's favored by his witty, sharp, and direct way of communicating, something he's known for. But let's circle back to the question at hand. We are looking at his current chances of winning. At first glance, it seems like the answer is a big yes. All the cards are pointing in his favor. But this is important. The tens represent not only fulfillment and stability, but also completion, like reaching a peak, you know? So, should we take this as a sign of an ending cycle? That wouldn't be too fair with these great cards. It feels a bit unfair since the cards look so happy. I'll check the oracle cards as well and see if they can shed some more light, as the intuition tells me there's more to it. Yeah, so far so good. To answer the question, current chances of winning for Donald Trump, from the tarot cards, I get a yes. Although I still have some questions on the two tens that could also represent an ending. A good one, but an ending of a cycle. On the other hand, Kamala Harris with her tower, it could be something happening behind the scenes that we don't know about yet. Or it's something we hear about in the last few days before the election. I don't know, this change will affect her or relate more to her opponent. Something is shaking up her chances. Will it be a good change, a bad one? I will use a clarifying card for this one. I need to know more about it. Okay, the justice. This is connected to issues of fairness, legality, accountability, legal issue, court ruling, formal investigation may be the source of the sudden change. It could represent a judgment or a decision that brings about a shake-up or unexpected outcome. Sudden events are connected to restoring fairness or correcting something previously unbalanced. And since the tower often represents major, visible events, justice clarifying it could suggest a scenario where someone or something is held accountable publicly, with consequences unfolding in a significant way. So this points to sudden event that may be driven by legal, ethical, or even karmic factors. Truth, fairness, or accountability will have a major impact on the situation. So in my Lenormand, I have the tower, the same as in tarot, but they do not represent the same things in Lenormand. Okay, the lady, that's her, and the anchor. She's got a quite strong position. This confirms the last card, the Three of Wands. She will overcome this thing. This sudden event, she will overcome it. Okay, for Donald Trump, I have Journey in Oracle cards. I have Anger and Thief. Yeah, This confirms my intuition. He has a feeling of being robbed, betrayed. So the journey could symbolize his campaign or his efforts in this election. And he feels quite irritated. Trump feels angry about how things have unfolded or about obstacles he faces on his path. And the thief card points to deception, loss, something being taken away. I think Trump feels that the election of parts of it have been stolen or handled unfairly, resulting in frustration. I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know if this could be related to the tower. I'm not sure. Anyway, this combination is strong for feelings of resentment and the sense of being cheated or undermined. That's what I'm getting for Trump at the moment or in the upcoming days. We will see. We will probably find out. He will probably speak about it if there is something to speak about. Okay, I will do a separate. Okay, I will try to clarify the sudden event with a new reading. Let's see if we can get more about it. Remember, we had the tower, the unexpected event, and the justice. So someone is held accountable, is blamed. Something is quite unexpected and causes major news, probably. Okay, so let's see the cards. Let's see if we can clarify this sudden event. Six of Wands, Two of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands points to victory, recognition, and public support. Despite any disruptions or accountability issues signaled by the Tower and Justice, there's a potential for those involved to emerge successfully or gain favorable recognition. The cards show that any challenging situation she faces may ultimately lead to a public win or a boost in her reputation. I'm so intrigued. To sum up our first question about the current chances of winning, Trump's tarot cards seem more favorable, with strong signs of support and stability. However, the fortune-telling cards hint at something hidden, a feeling of betrayal, a sense of being cheated, suggesting he might encounter some challenges that feel unfair. On the other hand, Kamala's cards show a mixed but resilient picture. Her chances are shaken by the Tower card. A sudden, unexpected event, possibly tied to justice or a legal issue, She could either face accountability or maybe bring something to light. Who knows? Though the Ten of Wands indicates a heavy burden, it also shows her capacity to handle challenges and keep going. The Three of Wands suggests she's looking forward optimistically despite obstacles. Interestingly, Kamala's fortune cards are quite strong. She's anchored in institutional support and potentially favored by influential backers. While Trump's appeals seem grounded in traditional values, Kamala's support looks more institutional. They both have solid chances, but their paths and sources of strength differ significantly. Now that we've looked at the energy surrounding their chances, let's move on to the big question, the one we are all excited about. Who's going to win this election? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Donald Trump, death. It jumped out. Okay, all this jumped out. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. So Donald Trump's cards are Death, Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. For the question, who's the next president of the US? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? And now let's see the cards for Kamala. Let's see if she is the next president of the United States. Queen of Swords, the Fool, Six of Pentacles. Okay, Donald Trump had more cards because they jumped out of the deck. Let's pull some cards, some fortune-telling cards near the tarot ones for Donald Trump. Thanks for being so patient. Okay. Now let's see for Kamala Harris. We will use the Lenormand deck near her tarot cards. Let's see what Lenormand wants to show us. Stars. The Sun. Ring. It's not for no reason I wanted to split both readings left and right so we can compare the results side by side. For example, the first thing that strikes me is each candidate's significant card in the reading. Donald Trump has the Death, while Kamala Harris has the Fool. Just looking at these two cards, the contrast is striking. The Death card can symbolize an ending. In contrast, the Fool can symbolize new beginnings. Death indicates a clear ending and a significant transformation. Donald Trump is unlikely to become the next president of the United States. The Death card points to a definitive ending in his aspirations for this election, while the Five of Cups highlights the potential for disappointment and loss. The other cards suggest that while he may have support and find personal success, it does not change the likelihood of him not winning the presidency. I am so sorry for Donald Trump supporters. I may be wrong. On the other hand, Kamala Harris, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a strong vibe of a winner, but the Queen of Swords shows a woman in a position of authority. The Queen of Swords is a very powerful woman. The Fool, as I said, represents new beginnings. It doesn't matter if the person is fully prepared for it or not. In fact, the Fool shows exactly that. The experience, maybe it's not there, but it's the courage. It's the courage that pushes you further without thinking too much. Sometimes we need this. I agree. Sometimes we need to be like that. I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, which suggests she'll be in a role where she's responsible for helping others. I see the Queen of Swords, which shows she will be in a position of authority. I see the Fool, that reflects an unknown path, something new as the presidency would be for her. This is all emphasized with the Lenormand cards. We have the ring, representing a binding commitment connected to the sun, public recognition, and the stars, the sign that dreams and hopes for the future may be coming true for her. Meanwhile, Trump's reading shows that he'll start a new journey. He will continue to stay loyal to his supporters. I sense that he will be on a different path from the election and on. But this path will bring him a strong and unexpected happiness. So, who's the next president of the United States? According to my cards, Kamala Harris.